KG Auto, I live in Brooklyn. KG Auto, I live in Brooklyn. If your car breaks down, you know to call. If your car breaks down, you know to call. Call 347-385-9080. Let's go. Yeah, KG Auto. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Obviously, it's a hot day today in New York. But one thing I'm grateful for, this car breakdown under the tree. It's not like I have the whole time, but I'm grateful for that I have a tree covering my head right now as I continue to work on this job. So I'm working on a 2011, it's a Mini Coupe S, 1.6 liter. So we're replacing the alternator. The car died on a Prospect Park somewhere down here. So the owner called me, so that's why we're here. So this job, I'm going to show you how I take out the alternator. Obviously the alternator is out already because there's no way I can be videoing and doing the same, working at the same time. I've never done this before anyway. But I just want to show you what I did. If you follow my instruction, you can be able to do it. Question, comments, do not hesitate. We are here to help each other. That's what I always say. I always emphasize on that. We can't take this knowledge with us. We have to share it. As one guy say, live full and die empty. That's for someone right there. So I'm here to share my wisdom, knowledge. It takes one to know one, it takes two to tango. We cannot be fruitful by ourselves. We all need each other to survive. But I haven't said that, KG, my slogan, let's go. We're getting it right now. So this is the car right here. Let me flip the camera. So it's a Connecticut license plate. I have to protect the owner identity. So here is the alternator. The alternator is out. So we're going to do some explanation. So the alternator sits just like this in the car. As a way sit. Nope, not like that. Like this. It sits like this. So there's one bolt, as you can see, there's obviously oil has been going on this alternator, and when oil is going on the alternator like that, it seems to destroy the alternator. So be mindful of that. It sits like this. So these are the two bolts that goes here, and another one. Sorry about that. Like I say, I'm just explaining so that you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So the other one goes here. So this is the tools that I use. Let me bring the tools. So this is the tools that I use. Is a sorry about that. It's a E10 that goes here to lose that 4 bolts or 3 bolts. So the alternator, as you can see, the bumper, everything is still there. So what I did was I took out this guy, took out the gray. There's gray right here. So that's very easy to take out. This thing goes inside this little hole there. Just take off that, boom. It's out. Then you have to take off this guy. It's like a knuckle. So this one is going underneath. Screwdriver on top there. And the connector there. Then I took out these two. I'm going to bring the camera. The reason why I did all of that, because since I didn't take out the bumper, I didn't do any of that, I needed more room to take out the alternator. So over here now, this is the adjuster. So I know they might tell you have to have a special tools for this adjuster, blah blah blah. So don't get scared. So this is what I did. I'm going to show you what I did. I didn't have the special tools anyway. So this is the guy that I use. Once you have this, you can buy this arbor frame, whichever one. Once you buy this, you put the guy right here like so. See it? Boom. You twist it. So you just make sure this guy move around like this. You twist it. Cause this, and once you finish taking off the belt, you take off these 2 bolts here. These 2 bolts, right? They're sitting on the alternator like this. I'm gonna show you. Like this. So this adjuster is sitting on the alternator like so. See it? The bolt goes inside the alternator like that. Okay? Yep, just like so. See it? So once you lose those 2 bolts, you just tap this guy, so you can be able to take this guy off completely, just like that. So this guy's connector right here, and there's one right there. That's it. You take that out. Then let me bring the camera a little closer so I can show you what you might have a little toughness with. So the alternator bolt, the bottom one, right? There is no way you can get to that bolt. You have to disconnect this AC line. See that? You have to disconnect that line. If you don't disconnect it, there's no way you can get to that bolt right there. The bolt underneath. The two on top, you can be able to get. So once I lose the alternator now, I take up the dipstick. If you see, I took off the headlight. You don't really have to do that, but I didn't want to break anything because I'm resting. You know, sometimes I get a little careless, you know, bust on something. I didn't want to do that. So here is where the gauge for the oil goes, just one bolt. I take that out. Then I have to take off this guy right here. The reason why I took off this guy, maybe you might be able to take out the alternator without taking this guy out. The reason why I took out this guy, I disconnected it while I was trying to bring the alternator out. So the alternator was like jammed right here, and I don't want to break this connector. You know, so it's just one bolt, so I just lose it. I yank it out, so I have enough room now. You can see the engine, the engine mount. I didn't lose anything with the engine mount. See, the engine mount is still there. I didn't lose anything, so that was what I did. So it might look like it's a difficult job to do, but if you know exactly what you're doing, it's not that of a hard job to do. So I just take off the tire, not that I need to take off it because I'm walking outside. I use that kind of wedge the road so that people don't run into me. You don't really need to take off that, you know. So that's what I did, and this is the new alternator. I bought it from AutoZone. Please don't hold me to it like I always say. There's a part number A10122. So we just have to make sure that it's the same. So this is it. Take off that sticker, take off this. Then we'll bring the alternator up like so, just to match it up. See? Yeah, that will go right there. So there is a key here. I'm going to show you. Let me take off this guy. Please bear with me. Car flying by. Everything going on with KG. So there is a little key here, right? I'm gonna show you. See, there's a little key here. So the reason for that key is for this guy to sit right over here when you put it in, so that nothing is shaking. So obviously the alternator, you have two pin, and I believe we have a match. You know. I just have to check this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll put this aside there. Okay, he has to take this one back for his cord. So let me put it in so you guys will see how the alternator, how I took it out. I'm putting it back in, then you will see how the thing will go in. Okay. So this is what I did. So like I said, I take off that and I put this over here. So it just go like so. Take off that nut. Just go like so. It came out from here. So it should be able to go back in from here. I just want you guys to see that this is not a film trick. It's not an African movie. KG.
He shot you.
Yep, just like so. See, it's going in. There you go. Just like so. It's not an African movie. This is a true story. Just like that. See? Boom. The alternator is in there now. You see? Just like so. The alternator, even let me try to place it in where it's going so then I can show you. Okay, so Here's it right there. See? Alternator is sitting down there now. So we just go ahead, start putting in bolts and everything, and I'll bring you guys back. KG, you all saw it. So like I was explaining before, because this video is all about explanation. You see what I was telling you earlier on? So the alternator is back in there. Now just make sure when you put in the 2 bolts on top, make sure you put back this adjuster. Don't forget to don't go and put the bolt in there, then voila, you have to start losing everything. Because the adjuster goes in with the bolt, because the adjuster is tied to the alternator. So like I was telling you before, see, like underneath here, right? Underneath here, see this guy right here is the one that is covering the bottom bolt. You see right there? So there's no way you can put a socket. That's the reason why you have to take off this AC compressor hose, you know. So that's basically it. And let me show you what I did with this. I just want you guys to see. So the adjuster I was talking about, see, this is what I use. So even though you don't have the right tools, don't worry, you can be able to do it with this. Okay, so the alternator is in now. So the next thing I have to do now is put back this on. And this guy that I took off there, let me put it back. Put this guy back in here. I took out this guy, like I said before. The reason why, you know, when you're working, you want to be smart too. You don't want to break anything. So that was why I took it out. So it's just 110 bolt. You just go back in there and put the guy back in there. If you can get your own out without a problem, you can go ahead and do it. Let me get my light. See, that's why when you're working, you need somebody to help you to be videoing it. But while nobody is here, you're doing your thing by yourself. So you want to be mindful. So we're going to put this guy back in here just like so. So there's 1 bolt holding it. Let's push it in. Okay. Twist it a little bit. It's all the way in already, yeah. It's in there, so you set it to where the bolt is gonna go. It's just 110 bolt. It's not even a 10 bolt. It's a what is that? T30. I mean to say it's a T30. Go in there and put the bolt back in there. T30, it's T30. T30. Just make sure you line up. Once you line up, you shouldn't have a problem. Put it in the back. So I'm going to show you the trick that I used to put the belt in. So supposing there's somebody walking with you, you know, you're good. But if you're walking by yourself, like I walk by myself all the time. Let me take this phone call. Hello, good afternoon, KGR. Hello? Hello? No. I didn't call you. All right. Okay, bye. So supposing you're walking by yourself, like I said, you don't really have to have the adjuster for this. I use this guy right here. This is what I use. See? But I walk by myself. So this is what I did. I don't know if you can be able to do it, but this is what I did. I use this to adjust this. Then I put this right here to hold this. Then I went underneath the car. It's kind of crazy though. I went underneath the car while holding this with my hand, and I used my hand to slip the belt in there, you know. So that was what I did. I just wanted to show that. So the belt is in now, because you cannot really see the belt from the top. And one more thing I have to mention, give me a second. All these things, they are very, very, oh shit. They are very, very vital. So one more thing I have to mention, when you put this tensioner in, make sure the belt goes on top of the alternator. Make sure you put it on top of the alternator. You go through the alternator first, then you put this one, because you don't want to put this one in, then now you're not trying to bring the belt up on top of the alternator. It'd be very difficult to do. So just make sure it's sitting on the alternator first, then you leave the bottom one, like the AC compressor, you leave that one out. Then once you put this, then you press it, and So that's it. Everything is done now. So the alternator is in. It's just for me to start putting back on. So now, so you see this guy, I lose this guy. This guy right here, there's a coat going right here, which I'll put it in a minute. Let me bring this guy. So there's this hook right here. Where is he at right now? You know, when you're taking off stuff, sometimes it's crazy. Take off this, take off this, take off that. I take off too much stuff. Well, that's the job that I signed for. So this guy right here, I'm gonna put this guy back here. So this AC something that goes on top of it. So we're gonna put that back there. You might not see what I'm doing, but I'm working. I'm gonna put that guy back there so we can plug the air conditioner thing there. So this job is a little time consuming. I'm also warn you, time consuming. Make sure you have time. It's a little bit time consuming, but it's doable. Patient is the key for everything that you do. Ooh, boy, did you see that? Did you see that? My thing dropped there. Okay, I found it. Drop right on top of my heart. Oh, it's falling now. This thing is not tight anymore. I'll loosen. All right, so I'll bring the camera later to show you what I'm doing here. That's why KG was asking for any volunteer. So the car started, everything went well. To God be the glory. Like I said, it's not that of a big job to do, but just to do a recap, you must take off this, you must take off this. All this have to come out. You know, you have to lose this anyway on top of the headlight. I just decided to remove the headlight like I said before, because I didn't want to start laying on it, and you don't have to do anything on this side so it don't break, you know. So that was what I did. But if you can do it without you taking it off, you know, you can go ahead and suit yourself. But me, I like to be safe rather than to be sorry, you know. So that's the reason why I did it like that. So the car is running good. Let me bring the video. See, like I was saying today, see this guy right here? That was where I was facing. You have to take off that, I think it's T25, then the one underneath too. So we're gonna take off all this. I have to tie this guy, shaking a little bit. Disconnect that, you know. So it's doable. You don't really have to take off the bumper to do the job. Like some people will say, take off the bumper. You don't really have to do that. You can do it without taking off the bumper, you know. So it's done. Questions, comments. Thank God I finished in time. See, the sun is just coming. Like I said, it's hot in New York today, almost hit 100 degrees. But everything went well. To God be the glory. Question, comments. Please don't forget to support your boy and subscribe. So subscribe to my YouTube channel and support your boy in any way you can. I'll see you on my next episode. Love you. KG signing out. Peace. We are gone.